breaking news. Make Spring Hill has decided not to air an episode of the shop they shot with Kanye West yesterday. And an exclusive, Mav Carter told Justin Tinsley, "Yay, use the shop to reiterate more hate speech and extremely dangerous stereotypes." Why the hell we ain't talking about that? Let's talk about that.
About Kanye being an anti-Semite?
Let's talk about how it took Kanye being anti-Semitic to get his ass kicked off the socials when he been saying crazy shit about black folk forever.
As our cultural correspondent, please lead the way.
How the hell this man come out his mouth and say slavery is a choice and then walk his ass still on Twitter, Instagram, IG, Snapchat, all them shits? And I know the reason. There ain't many black folk in an area to make that move like, yo, Jack Dorsey, get this motherfucker the fuck out of here. I get it, right? But let's just let it be known. A lot of motherfuckers been wanting Kanye to shut the fuck up for a long fucking time. I'm one of them. Fuck that motherfucker. Every time he stopped talking, he start talking. Think about this. Every time he stopped talking, he start talking. And that shit don't make no sense. Listen, Kanye, you had the ability to change lives. And you still do. But you change them the wrong way for the wrong reasons, and you outside of your fucking brain. If you put Kanye West and Antonio Brown in a phone booth with the iota of common sense, I fucking fear that common sense is going to get wasted on the fucking spoils of the earth because neither one of them will grasp it. Them motherfuckers is broken, but one of them had a career where they were in car accidents every day, and the other one is a motherfucking idiot. And that motherfucker is Kanye West. I fucking said it. He's a fucking douchebag. He's a fucking dingbat. And not everyone who has a platform deserves that platform. He should not only be deplatformed, he should get his ass kicked the fuck out of Adidas. He should get his ass kicked the fuck out the country. He need to take his ass someplace and sit there because you know what? Out of everyone in this world who deserves to rise up, his mom looking down at him like, boy, I taught your bitch ass better than this. You've been through way too much to be here. Motherfucker, you ain't make 50 beats a day for 6 summers. You did 60 beats a day for 6 summers. You did 80 beats a day for 6 summers, Kanye. And now look at you being a fucking idiot. How the fuck you leave the Kardashians and leave that looking crazier than you were when you was with the Kardashians?
Bam!
Everyone, slow down. Slow down.
Fucking.
We have to acknowledge a couple things here. Not the least of which is that in the year of our Lord 2022, Brian just came in here and legitimately used the phrase dingbat to insult another man. I have not heard someone get hit over the head with dingbat since I was like 5 years old. Salute to you for summoning dingbat as an insult from wherever the hell you pulled it from.
That's what he does to me. He makes me get into my fucking primordial ooze of insults and I just hate that people, like, there's just way too much going on in this fucking world, bro. The world is dying. As we sit here, you see William Shatner talking about he came back from space and he felt an overwhelming amount of dread because he stared out into the fucking sun, out into the solar system, and all he saw was death, cold, darkness. And he looked back at the earth and was like, shit, this shit is amazing. And he gets on Earth and he's having this moment where he's like, yo, we're fucking up. And Jeff Bezos is like, fucking champagne, bitches. Like, we are the only fucking species that has the ability to be aware of themselves and also the ability to ruin themselves. And we're fucking doing it.
Wow. You know, speaking of that, I actually created a very bed for this. Check it out.
As time passes, we as a whole have failed to realize that the superficial materials that we have come to idolize have become the advancing catalyst of our own downfall. Base! We have ill-mindedly given our lives to the products that bring our morals asunder, as we obliviously hand our degraded lives to the manufacturers of these items that knowingly undermine the very ethics of the human race. Blood will spill! We fuel the fire that is consistently leading us to committing the ultimate taboo. Cool. The dreams we once inspired to live become non-existent, as the cycle of life becomes nothing more than day-to-day drone of destroying what once was human. No! How? The human life has become worth less than that of an animal. What? We have become unable to trust, Those we trust who have conscientious aphorism have been undermined by those in pursuit of the ideas that were once deemed sinful. You think I'm crazy? Propaganda bailouts of these trusted organizations are just that. Propaganda. Otherwise known as empty promises. Bam! We are being retained in a debilitated state without power, without voice. We cannot repudiate the ideas that were once considered taboo to be deemed normal. What? The things that were once sacred or equivocal have suddenly become overwritten with slander of the people who long for corruption. Why? We've been taught what is equitable, but over time, we have disregarded those doctrines in pursuit of things that were once shunned. Now it's all over. Oh.
Bam. Look at
Nathan,
that.
where
And
are
you know,
pulling these out from?
you know, I have a way with things, and I bet when William Shatner was up there in space, I bet he was thinking a little something like this.
Space. Time. What are these entities? Symbols! Can we even call them entities? We tend to see these entities as separate planes of our knowledge.
What
Through
is
proper
happening?
insight and inner reflection, space and time could work together in a circular pattern. Here we go! How can we even include the word "and" with this notion? If they are to be united, do their definitions cease validity? With this concept, space and time do not exist. They are only perceptions of measurement for our minds to function in patterns. Time, space. Symbols!
Wow. Deep, right? We take you deep here on the Fan Levitard Show. Whether we talk about the Dan Levitard Society, or we talk about big concepts like space and time, we take you deep. Comment. What's a place where you like to go deep?